Hi, welcome to the Modern Renaissance Man Show. I'm Ben Copeland, the Modern Renaissance Man. And fortunately here in the United States, as you can see by me, we don't suffer the food shortages that you do in Japan. Have some gratitude about your life. There could be a whole lot worse things going on. You could be some of those countries in the Middle East. It could be the horrific stuff that's going on over in Japan. Have some gratitude. And while I'm on the subject, be grateful for the men and women who basically serve in law enforcement, the military, the ambulance services, the fire departments. One day they may save your life. On lighter topics, let's talk about true Southerner. You know, one simple way. Do you know if you're a true Southerner or not? Do you like Duke's mayonnaise? If you like any other kind of mayonnaise, you're probably not from the real South. Duke's mayonnaise, the sign of a true Southerner. If you ever go into a grocery store and see somebody reach over and pick up Duke's, you know where they're from. They pick up them Mother Hellman's things and the salad dressing and stuff like that. Nah, they're not Southern. Duke's mayonnaise, the sign of a true Southerner. Interesting thing talking about kind of ethnic groups is recently, here we are, Aaron, probably in May, roughly in March. There was this really pretty liberal white woman, really white bread kind of woman is what I would have called her, was giving this guy named Juan Williams, who's pretty much a political analyst and commentator, a lot of grief recently on the show. He happened to mention that as a black man, he still had concerns walking down the street when he was being approached like by 3 young black men. And she basically called him a racist and a bigot. And, you know, I'm looking at it, and I'll actually do a little research on her. Her name's Heldman. This is a white bread chick who's done nothing but live in the world of academia all her life. She's probably in her latter 20s, has some upper degrees, and she teaches. She knows nothing about real life. Let me tell you what, Ms. Heldman. You walk down the street and you see a couple people that you don't necessarily trust of an opposite race or ethnic group. Not necessarily a bad thing to have a little concern for your safety. What if you walk down the street, say, since you're saying he's racist, what if you walk down the street and he had 3 big old guys with beards and, say, cut-off jean jackets with wing things on patches on the back, you know, like biker dudes? Should he be fearful then? Maybe so. What if he's in a rough area of town and say there's 3 Hispanic-looking guys, and this is an area that's got gang slogans painted all over the walls everywhere? Should he be fearful of that? Probably should be fearful of things like that. There are areas in Hawaii, I lived over there for a short period of time, that you basically didn't go to if you were a white person. That's just the reality of life. He's not a bigot, he's a realist. Come on now. You're the one that's out here in the academically world. Wake up. Talking about waking up, this same type of thing. Laura Logan, who was a CNN reporter, was over covering Egypt when it exploded over there first of the year. She basically was assaulted, attacked. Roughly 200 protesters at some point physically abused her, even sexually abused her. And we're supposed to really go out and hug and care about these people? You know, there's basically 140 attacks within the first week or 2 weeks on reporters over in Egypt. I don't know that we have to be out here hugging everybody like people like Miss Hellman would say we need to do. There's some rough people out there, and there's no excuse for stuff like that. Speaking of women in the Middle East, how does Hillary get away with being in the Middle East? Have we all thought about that? Here you've got...
Where's her burqa?
I know. You got Hillary over here in the Middle East. She's a woman over here talking to all these basically macho leaders who basically put their women down, and they're not on any equal level. They're basically property. They're probably a lower level than even cattle in those areas. Here's Hillary running around doing her thing. But you know what I've noticed about her? She wears pants, which she always wore the pants when she was married to Bill, too, I think, right?
She also picked up some smack about all the other leaders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably it, too.
I know, and
She's probably got secret stories.
Like, no, you just come over, no burqa. You're fine.
Secret stories, yeah. I bet Hillary's done that. You know, Well, she, and Bill's so slick. Bill knows how to keep secrets, some of them.
Well, it's easier to get a BJ if you're wearing a skirt and your wife's wearing the pants. So.
Oh.
Just watch out for the blue dresses. Anyway.
We just lost half our target market.
That's right. We're going downhill fast with that. Anyway, while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get on a short soapbox here for you. First off, let me say that it's a good thing that I read my soap that I actually wrote earlier, actually yesterday, instead of today, because I don't have my notes with me, so I'm freewheeling it. What I want to talk about, though, was some tax issues. Taxes bother a lot of people. Here's some things that I like to see. 3 things particularly, so I can remember all. First one, if you drive a big fat SUV, I think you should pay an extra gas tax. I don't know why they're still selling these things. Here we've got gas is getting ready to bust up towards $5 a gallon. And we're still selling these mega gas guzzling, Expeditions and Yukons and all these SUVs. And you see all these, these 32-year-old moms in their ball caps, the one that drives like maniacs coming out of Myers Park High School. We should tax that. If you're going to drive a car that basically gets an average probably of 10 to 15, maybe 17 max miles per gallon in the city and about 28 at best on the highway, 22 probably, you should pay tax for it. Now, I have a 4-wheel drive SUV. I wouldn't mind paying an extra amount of tax for one, for that vehicle. It's an old vehicle. We need to do something about that. Tax the big mega SUVs. Let's do something about it. One thing I find interesting is that you hear these car companies touting this great gas mileage cars are getting now, 38 miles on the highway. They were getting 38 miles to the highway with cars when I was 16 years old. And let me tell you what, that's been a long time ago. Second one I want to talk about, particularly related to the elderly. Personally, I think that we should eliminate food tax for anybody 65 years or older who pretty much is retired. I think in the state of North Carolina, they should not have to pay tax on any food item. I think it's the least we can do for somebody who's probably worked around here for a long time, and even if they hadn't, just a little bit of savings that they might get there might actually help them buy their next meal. Other thing I'd like to see done is that if your federal income tax, if you make less than $100,000 a year, which a majority of senior citizens would, you should pay zero, zilch, nada, nothing, no income tax if you're retired and you're at least somewhere between 62 and 65 years old. It's about time that we wonder why these people have problems surviving. Well, they're getting a little bit of Social Security. They're getting a little bit of pittance if their company hadn't taken it away from them, who they used to work for, and fired them when they got old. How are they surviving? And then we're going to turn around and tax this? Come on now. If you really want to do something for somebody, let's eliminate the income tax for the elderly. I think we could build a couple less bombs. We could probably save a few less Woodsy the Owls. We got to make some priorities here. You want to take care of some people, put your money where your mouth is. That's the way I feel. And with that, while I wind down a little bit from trying to change the tax basis in this country, we've got the band, OppositeLife, Arrie and Holland, and with their guest tonight, who's been a guest on our show before, GeneCostner. Let's hear some great tunes.
Couldn't tell when I got to the bottom, it was all dried up. Gotta get a shovel, well, it's just my luck. So I dug all morning, dug all night. I'm gonna show the world that I'll put up a fight, but you can't keep digging if you just don't dream. Gotta find some water before I sleep, so I came up from a hole in the ground, shooting my fist, circle around. This for something more, keep things right, keep me right. Show me. got found, but the farmer says his crop took an evil blight. Won't be any supper on the stove tonight, 'cause the bees ain't coming and the trees don't sing. Shook his head, I don't know what to think, but something done changed. For too long you had to eat your money, 'cause the crop's all gone. I came up from a hole in the ground, shook my fist, circled around. I danced for something more to keep things right. Keep me right, show me. Well, I came up from a hole in the ground, shook my fist, circled around. I danced for something more to keep things right. Keep me right, show me. Show me right, show me.
All right. Excellent, excellent. You're watching the Modern Renaissance Man Show. I'm Ben Copeland, the Modern Renaissance Man. Where you at, Dan? Anyway, we're going to have Gene come over, Arrie come over. I think we got, let's see, how we got seats? How are we going to work this? I don't know. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We're creative here on the Modern Renaissance Man Show. Cool. Let's get all three of you over here and let's have some chatting. We got the host cam going here at the same time, so you got to see how productive we are here. All right, the host cam. Here we are. All right, Holla and Gene. All right. Oh gosh, I wish I had one.
I know, right?
And then there's the camera people and Dan and Dean in the back, and they're hiding again. You can't see them. Anyway, the Roman host cam. We claim to have invented it, and anybody else says they did, they are lying. Are you on? You off? I got it. Excuse me, I just blew out Dean's ears there, coughing. Anyway, it's great to have y'all here. Glad you come join. Spur of the moment kind of thing. Arrie used to be with Star Soul Survivor, coming on the show. Then y'all created Wavy Space, and y'all were on for a long time as Wavy Space. And now you're into the new venue with Holland as Opposite Life.
That's right.
And Gene, we talked to some before. He was on the last show. Hopefully you saw that.
He's our new
Isn't-
harmonica player.
He doesn't.
We found him in the parking lot.
Gene's Blues Machine. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And so we got some real talent here, so you don't have to deal with me. Anyway, let's talk. I want to talk first. Opposite Life. Where'd it come from? Where's the name come from?
Well, you know, they say, you know, like guitar players get more dates, and that doesn't happen. It just seems like it's not opposite day for me. It's opposite life.
And she kept saying that, and I was like, that's our band name, dude. That's it.
Okay,
I like
so-
it. I think it's pretty catchy.
So are you getting more dates?
No,
No.
not at all.
She got herself one.
Oh, she's got a regular, huh?
She got her regular.
You got a regular,
I
a spousal unit.
Right, I gave up on the myths.
Significant others.
That's right.
We should have brought your significant other.
Yeah, see, opposite life.
Good.
Just saying.
I'm going on TV, honey.
No, what about you, Arrie?
Oh, I've had a fella for almost a year now.
Yeah, I know
Parker. He's my fave. We wrote the Cheese song together.
Oh, really? That was a cool song.
Oh,
It is a
well,
cool song.
That was
it's
a really
cheesy.
cool song.
I believe one of your...
Yeah, they didn't get to see that. That aired at the end of last year, and you're going to see it on the musical special coming forward, though.
Yeah.
One
That
of-
was creative.
One
That
of
was
your boys
cool.
called
Yeah.
it country rap.
Country rap.
I think that might
That's
be
pretty
what
slick.
it is. I
know.
don't think I've ever heard country rap, so I think, yes, now.
I don't know. I would actually say, somebody like Johnny Cash was almost like an original country rap person, really.
Ooh, well, yeah, you can put
Because
me in that category.
because it was a lot of talk.
Yeah.
He did,
Yeah.
not necessarily wasn't that fast, but
He did
a
talk.
lot of talking. So,
Well, go to Woody Guthrie.
well,
Oh,
where
yeah.
y'all? Are y'all out and about trying to do some gigs and things? I hope.
Some, yeah.
Well, right now, I think one of the things that we're focusing on, we had this idea that we would take a
October, I guess.
yeah, we would take an ambulance and that we would turn the inside of it into kind of a mobile venue, And what happened finding him in the parking lot happens to us all the time. We find these killer cool musicians, and we're like, the world ought to see this because it's phenomenal, you know. And so we've got this idea that we'll pretty much trek around and take people and do iPod live casts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right, from the venues that we play in, but also when we find somebody at Walmart who carries a djembe in his car, we'll get it out.
Y'all probably ought to talk to Dean and Dano back there. They're into some.
Well, they're all
Fuck
about
production
audio.
stuff.
You can see how technical Holland is. She just called it iPodcast.
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's like a combination of 4 different things.
Look, I know Atari. Okay.
Well, not to say that I am either, because I don't know. I don't even. I've got my phone's not even an ignorant phone. It's just dumb.
I switched over the first last
Yeah?
year. I went
You
to
got a smartphone
I got
now?
a smartphone, but I got an old smartphone.
Oh.
Mine's got some experience.
So it's a wise phone.
I got a wise. That's it. I got a wise phone. It was made actually, I think 2005, 2006, and the reason I got it is because I can use it, you know, and it can take it.
Right.
You know, versus these new wimpy smartphones. And this one, I modify the operating system and get into some real geeky stuff
Aren't
with
you
it.
fancy?
Yeah, and so I got my tunes on it, and it's interesting stuff. I was just telling Ron before the show here, I did all this fancy stuff to it, rebuilding the operating system, and the thing won't even ring now, but it does everything else. Anyway, I noticed y'all laughed at the Duke's Mayo joke.
Well, I was trying to get
Earlier.
some Duke's mayo. I was like, Mom, pick up the Duke's, man. I need my Duke's for my macaroni salad, you know. And she goes to the Publix in Atlanta, and they didn't even have Duke's mayo.
You're kidding.
I was like-
Atlanta.
And so she got
Atlanta's no
Hillman's,
longer
and
a
it wasn't
southern
nearly
town,
as
huh?
good.
Well, no,
no,
it's
because it's full of Yankees.
Publix is from Florida.
Yeah, see, Charlotte's
Florida
turning
never was
Charlotte's
southern.
becoming less southern, real fast.
Oh,
Very quick.
Yeah, but y'all both were from Atlanta.
Right.
That's right. Born and raised.
born
Yeah,
and
pretty
raised.
much.
Yep.
Yeah, talking about the Duke's Mayo, I met somebody the other day that they were telling me about. A friend of theirs had a son who went to somewhere like Arizona. He was born like in Concord, raised in Concord, and they actually boxed up and shipped a case of Duke's mayonnaise to them like every 6 months
Man,
or
that's a good-
something.
that's a good
That's a
family
big
that'll
commercial
send
for
you.
y'all.
A case of the mayo.
I live all the way in Arizona. My mom ships me Dukes.
That's right.
I need a whole case.
Let's do this. Let's interrupt some discussion. I want to go ahead and take advantage of while y'all are here and get in an extra song.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So why don't y'all go ahead and gather over there in the song spot, and I think we might have a couple minutes left after you play, before you play again. And
What are we playing?
are you going to sit over here with me?
I guess so.
If you are, come on over. Anyway, OppositeLife is our guest band. Maybe we can coerce them to come back. Hint, 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 more. And
As long as y'all got pizza and I'm eating.
all right, I think we got a deal in the making here. I think I can work this one now. We're looking for a new. I've actually had to put the Phantom Band in the opening credits because we haven't had an opening band. So sad. We're gonna have. You saw the opening credits tonight. It said OppositeLife. And with that, let's hear some tunes from them.
Okay, so like before I start this, I go to places and I get to hear other musicians, and this song is pretty much about, you know, the late night and it's time and they're done and you really just want one more song, but it's a job and they're ready to go home. So this is the song I wrote to an artist to try and get him to stay and play one more song. Well, I know it's getting late. And I can tell by your eyes you should have been in bed quite a while ago. I can't stand to let you leave. 'Cause it seems like I just found you. So push the whiskey from your eyes. take another hit, clear your mind and play your favorite song one more time. And I promise I will listen to each and every rhyme. You never know how it sets me free when you play your favorite song for me. Yesterday I was about that blue-eyed girl. But I know it changes as you travel through this world. But I can't stand to let you go. There's so much about you that I still don't know. So push the whiskey from your eyes, take another hit, clear your mind and play your favorite song one more time. And I promise I will listen to each and every rhyme. You never know how it sets me free when you play your favorite song for me. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're tearing down the stage. And we scared all the customers away. Please don't walk away. Gotta let me find the words that'll make you stay. And push the whiskey from your eyes. Oh, take another hit, clear your mind and play your favorite song one more time. And I promise I'll listen to each and every rhyme. You'll never know how it sets me free when you play your favorite song for me. Yeah, yeah.
All right, excellent. Opposite Life, you're watching on the Modern Renaissance Man. I think y'all going to just have to stay over there because we're going to take this on, get ready to take it on out here just a little bit. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed wonderful music of them. Told me we wanted to slide in an extra song here before we went out. With me, GeneCostner, and the rumor is that he actually is related to Kevin Costner. Saw him in a reunion is what I heard. Gene musician, Gene Blues Machine. We're going to entice Opposite Life to come back, join us regularly. I think we can do it with some good pizza here. Anyway, as we go out the show, music's wonderful in Charlotte. Get out to some of the venues around here, and if not, just check us out. Remember, merriment is a necessity. Alcohol is a drug. I always want to thank my camera people. Without them, this show would not happen. Dino on audio, Dano, Gene Smart, Dano is the director, Jennifer Madge's Green Room, Caddy Copeland, who's code, Roman Coast is it. Co-host of the Blurb Shows, Roman host cam operator. I've been Copeland, Modern Renaissance Man. Gene, glad you're here again. Arrie, Holland, glad you're here. Look forward to you coming back. Thanks for jumping in. I've been Copeland, Modern Renaissance Man. Have a great evening. We'll go out some tunes from OppositeLife on the way.
Sitting on your porch just thinking about the future, 'cause we're doing pretty fine so far. And although we've made our plans and we intend to see them through, either way we're written in the stars. We're in the stars. Don't you know we're written in the stars? I'm made of two things. My friends and my family are all the little pieces of me. So how could you ever say that we're really too far away? 'Cause when we're apart, you know you're still a part of me. 'Cause we're in the stars. Don't you know we're written in the stars? We're in the stars.